Hello everyone! Welcome back again to my channel, and for this video, we are going to talk about Budgeting 101. Handa ka na bang maging vegetarian? Kung yes, comment down below. And there, I'm going to share to you 4 simple and basic ways on how you could start your own budgeting system, at the same time, how I apply it with my own finances. Watch out, guys! At bago ang lahat, gusto ko munang magpasalamat. Yan ay walang iba kundi kay Mr. Chink Positive, si Mr. Chinkitan. His books really helped me a lot, and here, this is where I got to learn the steps on how I could budget simply, and that is what I am going to share to you now. And if you would like to know more about Mr. Chink Positive and all his books, he has a website. At the same time, he also has a YouTube channel. I'll try my best to link it below. And then there, you can also check it out. Budgeting for me is the proper administration and allocation of our finances. We should remember that we work hard for those paychecks that we receive. Therefore, it is just proper to spend it on things that adds value to our lives. And here are the steps on how you could start your budgeting journey. First is, back then, when I started budgeting, the method that I used to determine my expenses is by listing down every single day the purchase that I make. Here, where's that? I write it down in here. A ledger. Is this a ledger? No, it's a columnar notebook, sorry. Then there, every single day. I did that for quite some time, and for 3 months, I was able to determine how much money should I allocate for my different expenses. I consolidated the list that I had, and then there, average, because every single day we spend different amounts of money because each day has its own circumstance. Step number 2, we should know the difference of needs and wants. Needs are the things that you cannot live without, and wants are the things that you can live without. I cannot live without food and water and shelter. I can live without iPad, Mobile Legend, camera, and other things. If you would notice, we have a lot of things that we want to spend for. Of course, madaming mga bagay dyan na gusto nating bilhin, pagkagastusan, at gawin. But always remember that our income is very limited. Therefore, we should prioritize our spending. Ano ba yung mahalaga para sa'yo ngayon? Budgeting also changes over time, depending on our own circumstances. But yun nga, prioritize mo muna kung ano yung dapat mong pagkagastusan sa panahon na to. Through steps 1 and 2, I was able to categorize my expenses: groceries, utilities, daily allowance, which would include my transportation and food when I go to office or when I go out, then insurance, tithes, emergency fund, calamity fund, family fund, and personal fund. Also savings. Those are the categories of my expenses. I was able to determine that based on my priorities, which I set, and based on my financial goals as of the moment. Previously, my budget was only categorized into utilities, groceries, daily allowance, tithes, insurance, and personal expense. The rest that I mentioned earlier, it was previously allocated for my accounts payable or my loan and everything that I need to pay. So if you have debts to pay, prioritize it also and include it in your budget. Eventually, it is easier to spend on other things and reach our financial goals when we don't have financial obligations to think about or to consider. Number 3, the expenses that you listed in number 1 should not exceed the amount that you actually receive. Our gross income is different from our net income. Therefore, you should go for your net income. Do not overspend. Always consider how much money do you really earn. Maybe overspending happens because people spend beyond what they actually receive and spend the money that they don't actually have yet. Yung hindi mo pa siya nakukuha, nagastos mo na. Don't do that. Kung hindi naman kasi talaga mahalaga, wag mo nang pagkagastosan. And usually, what I observe, yung mga maliliit na bagay na akala natin, okay lang, mura lang, 10 pesos, 20 pesos. But if you are going to add them up, OMG, it's a big amount of money. That's why be aware of those small spendings that you make. Then step number 4 is you can use envelope system or different banks for the different categories of your expenses, and that is what I do. For my groceries, utilities, personal expense, and what's the other one? Daily allowance. I use this money organizer. There are different here. I withdraw every single month the budget that I allocated for that 4 categories. Cash siya, isang withdrawhan lang, tapos i-allocate ko na lang siya every single month for easier access, para hindi ka na withdraw ng withdraw. Ayoko pa man din laging pumipila, kaya yun. One tip yun. Then, since lagi naman natin yung nagagastos, and nare-replenish siya every single month, so better have it on your hands. But of course, allocate it also. I have these accounts for the different categories of my expenses. It is easier for me to check and monitor how much money left for me to spend. Maybe I can make another video for this so that this video would only be limited on the steps of budgeting. Just a recap, the steps on how to budget your money. First is know your expenses. Second, prioritize your spending. Third, know your income. Fourth is know where to put your money. Just a takeaway, we should know and be clear of our priorities in goals and life, so that it would be easier for us to know how to spend our money properly. At 24, sometimes I feel like napag-iiwanan ako, or there is some kind of insecurities, like, I haven't done enough yet, I haven't achieved a lot yet. But don't be too harsh on yourself. Let's be kind on ourselves and take one step at a time, and don't be pressured by the expectation of the world and the things that you see on social media. Yes, it is true that we have our own timelines, but at the same time, we should also work hard to achieve our own personal goals. Let us enjoy our own personal process and timelines. That's it for today, and have a good day. Let's all pray for our kababayans in Cagayan, Isabela, Albay, and for each and every one of us to go through each circumstance and challenges that we are facing. God bless, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, wait! Please like, subscribe, and comment if there are other topics that you'd like me to cover. Bye-bye! Wait! There is more. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Joel P. for her or his suggestion on my last video. That's why I'm able to buy a mic, and I hope it gives a quality audio. Thank you again and have a good day. Bye-bye!